maneno yako yanaumiza, matendo yako yanachukiza. Mbona wewe unanitendaga tena bado ati unanipendaga? Na nikosa usikosa unafokea, ukikosa kukosa utajionea. What are you hiding? You just can't be nothing. When you're good, you're hiding things. I don't want this kind of love. This kind of love. This kind of love. This kind of love. I don't want it. You say you'll never leave me alone, love, but I'm so lonely when I'm with you. You say you love me, and I know this, but you don't even know why. I don't want this kind of love. Hey, hey. All right, save.
This kind of love.
Tukimalizia, I'll get a piece of that. I feel like it's a personal feeling for you. Like, I don't want this kind of love.
I don't want it. I don't want it. Me, as you can see. Me light skin. Hey, I want soft life. We've suffered enough.
Karibu manze.
Asante sana man.
It's been a minute.
Hey, it's been a minute. I'm so happy to be here.
The last time we were together was, back then in last year.
Hey,
November, October.
Move.
You know.
It said, hey, this is a really nice space. Hey, wow, this is amazing.
Nabado. But then, Tell Her 254 all the way to Kuwa Huru.
Yeah.
What's all about that? I mean, I like Tell Her 254. Tell Her speaks a lot about you telling a lot of what is happening in 254.
I also like Tell Her.
If I was to give you another name, I'd give you the Benevolent Poet. You'd ask me why.
Why? Benevolent Poet. Okay.
I've interacted with you, before. I'd really wish to come to, one of your shows and all that.
Yeah.
But then you're someone who really goes out there, planting trees, speaking about mental health and all that.
Yeah.
I give you that one, Benevolent Poet. But what is up with Kuwa Huru though?
Hey, with Kuwa Huru, Kwanza, Tell Her 254. As you're saying, Tell Her 254 is mainly known as a poet.
Okay.
Even the last time I was here, you're doing poetry.
This is the first time I'm hearing you sing, but I'm like, hey, kidogo siling atu angushe man.
Yes, it's like, and I'm gifted differently. I can dance. I'm a dope rapper, man.
Sorry.
Like, hey, check you, nikikamkosho ya rap, hakuna kitu rap anaweza niambia.
Give us, because you mentioned it, give us a minute of it.
A minute of it?
Yeah.
Ha. Alright, hizi si dirty ni bars, akili ni nywele but Kenya ni kas. I'm hiding behind the bar, justaki kulala behind the bars. Hey, hizi si dirty ni bars, akili ni nywele but Kenya ni kas. I'm hiding behind the bar, justaki kulala behind the bars. Hey, yes. Boss, ni ngapi uko nazo tukwache upass. Polisi na bonga kaguna na gana na gado maganji illegal na gun. Ay, singapi, bora ni ganji. Seti kombosho sitoke ukahasla. Ni hasla wapi na moshadha mejeza tu madeni. Taona tesa mabinti na heni maheni. Ukweli usemu yuko na dread itakosaje mali kichana unacheza hapa na serikali ya fande. Nauzaga mitura pangara. Tena budango anakuaga manamba. Tena madango anakuaga nieti mwishi na Mungu shefagi kana karofo natoka kanisa. Nieti mwishi na Mungu shefagi kana karofo natoka kanisa.
So let me ask you, so what does Kuwa Huru mean? Because as I understand it, it really speaks about being free.
Being free to just be and also express. Express my art in music, express my art in poetry, express my art even in writing songs for other people, writing poetry for other people. I'm now an author.
Do you feel like and I was actually coming to that.
Yeah.
Do you feel like you're free? And what has free been? I mean, well, fine, you're doing all these things. You're a rapper, you're a singer, you're a poet. You plant trees, you farm and all that. But does it really mean you're free? What does free mean?
Free is just free, you know, like just free to be. I feel like we are really, there's a way we've been raised. And you're like just conforming to systems and just living through emotions, you know. So being free, kuwa huru, just breaks out of that. It's like, hey, checky, don't limit me. I'm a human being, I'm limitless. I'm free. I don't have to live a certain way. And life is not, it does not come a certain way, you know. It's just like,
it doesn't
you're
come
free.
with a
manual. You're always learning, so you have to be free to learn. You have to be open to learn, so that you continue to be. Because being is constant. It's a verb and it's a noun. So you're continuing to be. There's no point of. And I feel like most people are not free. Ndio maana tuko na noma ya depression, anxiety, ile ya kwanza ukishaipata msee mwenye ako, it's like imprisoned in the life they are in.
Who does it affect most? Is it the guys? Is it the
It affects everyone.
And mostly, let's say the people you've interacted with, who mostly come to you? They're like, yo, manze, kuna vitu unapitia. Lakini
mostly, they don't come to me directly. I have an institute in it, The Vibe. So The Vibe is a place where we connect people to therapists and counselors. Of course, friends come to me, but now for the impact to be greater, you cannot work alone. So I have a team of therapists and counselors who volunteer to offer counseling for free. So you see, when someone reaches out to you,
that's some
pia
dope
kuna
stuff.
kuna ile I don't really have to know you so that I can help you, you know. Si lazima tuko mabest ndio nikusaidie. I can just offer counseling and therapy for free without necessarily knowing your gender or where you stay, because mainly it's just virtual. Una get? Yeah.
Right.
To reduce history ya suicide mazee, wase wanaenda sana, wase wanashindwa kuongea. People know how to feel, but ni noma sana kuexpress. Kwa wase wengine ni noma sana kuexpress, ndio unapata ati msee anakuwa triggered na kitu kidogo kama ati ulipatiwa mboga baridi una mada wife. Si mboga ile mada msee. Ni there's something
there's a whole pile up.
There's a pile up of things and that people don't even get to talk about. People don't know how to express. No, when you're even raising a child, teach them how to express, not just how to feel. Teach them, when you're mad, this is how you can express. Don't usiende ukipiga TV, pasua TV ni tell people I'm not okay, you know. Na pia kuna hii noma ya, when you say you're not okay, it looks like you're crying for attention. But and if you're not okay, you should cry for attention. You know, it's not such a bad thing. It's like, if you're not okay and no one is listening, cry for that attention. But don't end your life.
For someone who's watching right now, and even me, I've heard you talk about the vibe. So how do I reach out to the vibe? How do and even not only the vibe, wherever I am, for example, you know, someone in Kisumu there, like, me, but then in Kampo, Nini, things are not going my way. How do I even talk to someone?
First of all, I feel like introspection is important. Because sometimes you might want help and say ako engaged na client mwingine, or they're offering help somewhere else. It's important that you know yourself, know your limit, accept yourself. Like, know yourself and accept it. There's knowing and living in denial, but knowing and accepting rapidly changes a lot of things. And it moves you from a point of getting stuck to a point of looking for solution to getting better. So if you're there and you don't know how to walk through that. There are different processes. Kuna wasinye wanaimba, mwingine anatembea, you just take a walk. Someone mwingine unajipata when they are mad or depressed, anaenda fungua mawazo, dancing. Something else that I really don't advocate for ni wasiwanaenda msea na escape to drugs. You get na hapo manze ndio noma manze kwa wasiona kwa msea uko lost already and then now you're going to drugs, so you're like lost times 2 trying to find yourself.
Which reminds me, there's a very famous part of a song, and I'm pretty sure you've heard it. It's sort of a genge tune, which says nika jonte kuna vitu anapitia. You know that verse, and it really speaks a lot about our society. But then tell me this: do you have one of those kind of testimonials where you like? There's someone who maybe went through the vibe, and later they were like, "Hey, but they tell her." Nashukuru manze,
so many people
for all this
so many people. Oh my God, so many people. It's so many people, but I feel like it's so many people to my circle. But when you look at it at a national level, it's not even 1%. It's like there's so much more we can do. There's so many people who call me and be, tell them manze nilikuwa naenda kujimada. Like nilikuwa nishafika hiyo point yenye mi life haini make sense anymore. Thanks manze, ule mtu link up kwake alinisaidia. Wasi wengi sana wananitext wananiambia, manze mali ulinipeleka, I got help. Ambia, thanks manze, now I can be able to handle things. You know, it's like but I still feel like there's so much more we can do. Like there are a lot of therapists outside here that are unemployed. So many therapists, so many counselors who are qualified, are passionate, but cannot practice.
Okay.
I feel like even when we're talking about adding more teachers, 111,000 teachers, we should think about adding more therapists or counselors in schools who are not really teachers. Mcheki mimi manze nikiwa shule, my counselor is my teacher too. Okay. So manze hata ukianguka exam, una get? Hauwezi enda kumface kama counselor, unakuwa kwa kama unaenda ku get punishment ama you know. Like, you can't alafu unaogopa ile ya manze nikiongea na ule mwalimu stuff yote itajua. But I feel like if government also thinks about when we are thinking about adding more teachers, please also think about adding counselors. Because we are in a very different society, manze kona breakdown normal.
And I understand you have some sort of initiative, but then before you get that, because you speak about matters therapy, I think for me, one of the biggest therapies is music. And I feel like I really need some, and this is by the imeitisha huko nje hapo sana naambiwa. Give us some, an excerpt of your work. But tukimaliza, I really need to have a gist of this.
Kuja nikufunze bana. Tunamalizia saa hizi.
No, si saa hii.
Oh, okay.
Like a minute or something.
Okay.
A minute or two of something top of your mind. This time maybe with some poetry.
This time let me do something inaitwa age of worry.
Okay.
And I feel like right now we are at that age of worry. Every time your life is unconventional. Sometimes you're okay, sometimes you're not.
True.
So this is when you're not. Close your eyes and clone yourself. Build your heart an army to defend your innocence while you do everything wrong. Now, don't be scared to walk alone. Don't be scared to like it, 'cause there's no time that you must be home. So sleep where darkness falls, alive in the age of worry. Smile in the age of worry. Go out in the age of worry and say, worry, why should I care? No, your fight is not with them. Yours is with your time. So dream your dreams, but don't pretend. Make friends with what you are. Give your
your heart and change your mind. You're allowed to do it, cause God knows it's been done to you, and somehow you got through it. Alive in the age of worry, smile in the age of worry, go out in the age of worry, and say, worry, why should I care?
Because of time, I directed about 2 minutes because this is very important. The Somesha Mta, Somesha Mta initiative.
Yes.
And what, maybe like 2 minutes before we really wrap it up.
Yeah.
Talk to me about Somesha Mta initiative. What is this all about?
Somesha Mta is just empowering the streets with knowledge. Because if you're not equipped with knowledge, it might be hard for you to really navigate, unajua, kupata nyumba, kupata chakula, like really basic needs that you need as a human being. If you do not have the skill, unaweza kosa hiyo job. Unacheki tuna move kwa world ingine yenye na move so fast. Your skill. So Somesha Mta, right now what I'm doing is I've written a book about consciousness. So right now I'm just donating.
Actually, the title of it is very interesting.
Yeah, in the book of it's like disbelief. It's like when you know some things. It's like when you don't know things and then you know them. You're like, oh, I can't believe I knew that. Like, I can't believe that, there's this information that I actually know that I really need about myself that I'm just realizing about now. Because in the book I'm talking about burdens, I'm talking about changes and how that affects your own being, and even knowledge and getting skills and gifts, what that translates to who you are as a human being. So with the book, I'm aiming at changing mindsets and broadening perspectives in Mtas. That's why we've translated the book from English to Igbo to Chinese to Kiswahili to Arabic. We're even doing sign language for it because we want the message to be known across the world to as many people as we can. We're actually doing a translation competition from English to, we did for Kiswahili to mark Kiswahili Day. And then we're doing on Monday, we are doing a translation from English to Sheng. So interesting.
How many pages as we wrap it up? Then you can tell us your social media handles.
Quick book. It's a short book, pocket friendly, pocket size. 59 pages. 59 pages.
Right.
Yeah.
Now to my, I think I can try to have this as you also tell me your social media handles.
Social media handles. Before you. Social media handles.
Yeah.
I'm planting 10 million fruit trees.
Okay.
I'm planting. Hey, guys, I'm planting 10 million fruit trees, and I invite you to plant them with me.
Okay.
The reason why we are planting 10 million fruit trees, of course, we want to plant more and beyond that. Thank you so much, KFS, for the support that you've given us. Thank you so much. There's a lady anaitwa Beatrice Mbula.
Okay.
She's really been helpful in the campaign. There's the whole vibe campaign. Cassandra, Afya 101, FHOK, you've been really helpful for our campaign. Thank you so much for supporting me.
Okay.
But we're doing a nationwide tour. It's called Consciousness Tour. We want to plant 10 million fruit trees. We're already in the process. We're already planting some. We've visited a couple of institutions.
I love that. That's good, amazing.
Actually, today we've been planting 50 trees at USIU. But then we are coming back again in September. USIU, tuna come back September. We are planting 500 trees.
Your social media handles.
Kuwa huru. Kuwa huru kunifollow kwa Kuwa huru. Kila mahali.
Kuwa huru kila mahali.
Friends, Kuwa huru. IG, Twitter, Facebook, M-Pesa.
All right, thank you, Manze. I really need to wrap this particular up, but then I'll definitely try to do this with this particular guitar as we wrap it up. I'll try to do that. Thank you very much, Kuahuru, and whatever you're really doing, you can follow him on his social media handles at Kuahuru. Asante sana for sticking around. We do this every single Friday. I'm really going to play along with this particular guitar, but then asante sana to literally everyone who has. One second.
Okay. Mom, hi, nawapenda sana.
Sawa.
My bros, nawapenda sana.
Aye.
African authors, nawapenda sana. Team Nuria, nawapenda
Thank
sana.
you.
Everybody who's tuning in, thank
Everybody.
you so much to Tribe Guru.
Okay.
Thank you so much.
Now let me also do that to the amazing team who definitely do that. Kwa graphics. Okay. Acha nianze na format naambiwa hapo hivi. Lydia, I mean not Lydia, but then kwa graphics you can definitely see them. This is the amazing team who definitely make me shine all this way. Kwa graphics, Jane pale. Thanks manze. Kwa director mwenyewe pale, director Inonda, ndio unamuona hapo hivyo. And super producer Lydia, Lydia, you could definitely say hi. And who else is there? Cause sound, the guy who really makes my mic hapo hivyo. Samido, tunamitanga Samido. Who else is there? And this